morning, Danny.
Good morning.
Did you have a good party last night?
Sure did.
Okay, so let's do some business. What day is it?
19.
Yeah, it's day 19 of
Isolation of Danny, Phase 3.
Isolation of Danny Phase 3. You're correct.
Yes, I am.
And where do we go?
See Murray.
Yeah, we went and saw Murray yesterday. And where did he take us?
To see Marty.
Yeah, he took us to see Marty, who is a blacksmith.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah, I didn't know what to expect, but it couldn't have been more fun. It couldn't have been better. It was just an absolutely incredible experience.
We got a present.
Yes, we did get a present. I'll show you that in a minute. And we're going to show you it being made.
Yeah, it was just absolutely incredible. Never seen anything like it.
Yeah, it was awesome. So, how to get out to Murray's? It's actually, he's in Shirley. He's not in Souk.
Yeah, Shirley's Fast Souk.
Yes, it is. And when you get out to French Beach.
Yeah, French Beach, the provincial park.
Yeah, the blacksmith shop, which is Foggy Mountain Forge, is 2 kilometers past French Beach on the right.
There's a sign.
Yeah, he has a sign out on the road. Feel free to go out there anytime. If you want to go out for a real experience and do something completely different, Marty's arms are always open to greet you at the door.
Yeah, he's absolutely a fantastic guy. We had so much fun. He was so accommodating.
He sure was. And Murray was a good host too.
Like always.
Yeah, Murray was a great host. So up we go up this driveway. It was really quite a driveway.
Yeah, it's good.
And we got up there and went into the forge. And right away, he threw me in an electric chair.
What?
Yeah, you saw it. And we go from there. And what he does is he'll make something for us. He takes a rod of steel.
Yeah.
And pounds it out. And he made us a raven feather.
Yeah, it's just nuts.
Yeah, and then he's got a store there. You can go up and buy stuff at incredible prices. I mean, I've seen stuff in there that you could buy at a downtown somewhere, and it'd be 3-4 times or 5 times more.
Yeah, it was just absolutely incredible prices.
Yeah, I'll show you the stuff near the end of the video. There, we go do a quick walk through his store, and we see what he's got there to sell. And by all means, go help the guy out because he's doing quite a business. He's going to turn that blacksmith shop,
easy for you to say,
into a working museum. So that's his hope for basically when he slows down and retires a bit. But he's a welder by trade, but he wants to do more of the blacksmithing as show people the dying art.
Yeah, it's absolutely fantastic.
All right, that's enough talking.
Yeah.
So let's get out there and see Murray and Marty.
Murray and Marty?
Yeah, Murray and Marty. Let's do it. Let's go.
Okay.
Hey, Murray. Are you ready for coffee, Danny?
I want chocolate milk.
Oh, he hasn't got chocolate milk. All right, you get what you get. You got some cookies.
Well, you're aware it's a coal-fired forge. The way it works, I gotta put that one down. It's still about 900 degrees. You burn the impurities out of your coal, you end up with coke.
Yeah.
You coke up your coal, you put it in this cast iron bowl, you light it, and you've got a dragon to blow air in there. It's very important the dragon's blowing air, because if the dragon's blowing air, you're not cranking one of them hand crank blowers behind you, because they do not crank easy.
Oh.
But once you've done that,
Whoa.
we have a blast furnace. It's about, I don't know, 3,500 degrees, somewhere down in there. Steel melts at around 29. So I'm going to show you what liquid steel looks like. I'm going to throw liquid steel on the floor right here.
Okay.
There's going to be a big splatter, so you might want to be back closer to the gate. But I don't think them shoes are going to cut it. So,
liquid steel.
Whoa.
That is molten on the outside. The other
Yeah.
thing that's going to happen, see all this great fire scale?
Yeah.
That's going to come flaking off. That's an oxide. So I'm going to draw this out. I'm going to make this long and pointy. And when I do that, I work it square. Because the anvil's hitting on the bottom, hammer's hitting it on the top, two flat surfaces, draws out much quicker. So you've got a long square taper going on, but you don't want it square, you want it round. You've still got a lot of heat. Let's knock those corners down to take it back to some semblance of round. That's how you draw your little piece of metal out to a point. Now you're back in the barbecue here. Let's heat that back up.
You being busy, Marty? I bet.
Yeah, I got a million commissions on the go here or whatever. I got to have one done by next Wednesday.
Yeah.
It's a birthday present to my neighbor up the road here.
Oh boy.
With steam pump and a beer fridge. So to make a hook,
Yeah.
you do this. You work off the side of the anvil. Now you don't want to use this hook because you're going to go catch your neighbor's sheep, right? You're having mutton for supper. For some reason, sheep know when you're going to eat them, and they're pretty cagey. We're going to help you out there. It's called the shepherd's crook.
Perfect.
Grab them by the hind leg, hang something up, scratch your back, pick your nose. You can do a lot of things with that, but you don't want a hook, do you?
No.
Murray told you what you want, so. You want a raven's feather. I think Murray's been getting all these feathers. He's probably got a whole headdress at home now.
Oh.
Now what we're going to do is we're going to straighten that back up. We're going to make it into a raven's feather because we're going to use some machines in the shop that hit way harder than I do. The problem with smithing is this hammer. I've been swinging it for 50 years, so that joint, and that joint are all wore out. So we drink medicinal beer in the evening, and we're pretty lucky because we have Bad Dog Brewing just up the road here. Good place to get your beer kegs from. If I was making a feather by hand out here right now, it'd be 10 minutes of beating on that.
Yeah.
And we don't want to do that. That's just
No.
stupid. And we got Smacky in the shop. Let's go in here. Big piston, 100-pound hammer hanging off the front piston. The noise maker. I'm going to put a little more heat in that, and I'm going to come in here and step on this pedal, and it's going to break your eardrum.
Whoa. Yeah.
All more heat. The noise. Smacky working for us. You make stuff in real quick. I'm going to be Exhibit A. Bad Dog's medicinal beer seems to be doing the trick. Okay, doesn't take long to heat that up. This is getting short. I like to leave the metal long because I got to hold it with my legs. That's going to leave my hands free. This anvil, close as we can figure, was made in about 1895 by a company in England called Peter Wright, and they made a lot of the anvils that are floating around the world. Weighs 500 pounds, so it's a pretty cold hunk of steel. It's sucking the heat out of this feather almost instantly. But we've annealed our metal. We haven't quenched it. We've heated it up, but letting it cool slow, so it's going to stay softer than what the chisel is. Yeah, we found out a long time ago or whatever, a 500-pound anvil does not move no matter how fast you walk into it. So we have a safety feature built in on the end here now. Seems to do the job. So this is what we got going on. And we're going to cut this off because we got to form the quill. We're going to put that little notch in the side right there and then doink! Snap that off. And we're back in here. here. Losing my eyebrows again because the wind's blowing the wrong direction. These aren't the good pliers either. So we're going to heat the quill up. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to draw that out, make it long and pointy. We got to make sure we don't burn that right off. It's very hard to see down inside there. It's like looking into the center of the sun. That's enough of that. Okay, let's draw this out here. That's long enough. So now you have a feather and a quill.
Wow.
But Murray's going to fight you for this thing, and one of you guys are going to lose an eye because you're going to get doink! So, lately for insurance purposes, we've been wrapping a little loop in the end of that just to get rid of the stabby bits. Then we're going to take it in the shop and we're going to turn it into a raven's feather because we're going to end up with a pigeon feather earring when we're done out here. So you tie your shoes. We tie steel. Just a little bit too cold to want to do there, so let's do this. Yeah, it's a race against time to get this stuff shaped because once it gets to a black heat, you don't move it anymore. And you don't want to heat it up too many times because you're losing metal every time you heat it up. Okay, so we have a great pigeon feather earring. We've got the little loop there. You want a raven's feather? We can do that. So we end up with a silver feather, but you requested a raven's feather, so we got to trick this out a little more. So we're going to take the old torch, which runs on car gasoline, but you haven't heard of one of them before. Car gasoline. Okay, here we go. Let's pull the gold out of this. It's not real gold, or I wouldn't give you this. So in about 3-4 seconds, this is going to turn gold. Coming there right now. I'm going to get purple in behind it. Darker blue. We're going to leave the gold in there.
Amazing, eh?
Oh,
Incredible.
Harry Potter had his finest.
Yes.
Without a wand.
Got some forged jellyfish.
Yeah.
Hammerhead shark, yeah. What a neat place.
Isn't that great?
Wasn't that incredible?
That was the most fun I've had in a long time.
Yeah, that was just great. So everybody,
Stay calm,
yeah,
stay safe,
yes,
and be kind.
that's what we're going to do. So until we meet again,
Bye-bye.
bye-bye.
That's all, folks.